This is your weekly trip to Paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy, Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance, Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Louisiana Fish Fry Products, Veterans Help Foundation, Relief Windows, Experience, Quality, Service, Catering Cajun, creative catering from casual to corporate. Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience. Murphy Law Firm, don't be a victim twice. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Here we are at Baton Boudin Cajun meeting in Gonzales. Look, Wanda, you know, I was going to call it the ladies' week, but we got a little some added stuff here this week, though. But the majority of this week's show is going to be about the riding world girl herself, Ms. Wanda Stewart. And Wanda, you've been doing this a long time?
Not a long time, Gary. As a matter of fact, a few short years.
Well,
but it's blown wide open.
It might seem like a long time.
No,
it seems like a long time since I've been doing it. You've always done it.
Yeah, on the water quite a bit and getting everybody interested in our fishing in Louisiana, because we do have some of the best fishing in the world right here in Louisiana. We do have a sportsman's paradise right here. And I love it, and getting people to come from all over the country to fish with us is just awesome.
That's it.
It is awesome.
Well, you keep doing the salesman. I'm gonna talk about you myself a little bit. You know, the duck hunting season has been mixed and it's been pretty good. So we got an extensive duck hunting report. I also got to make a duck hunt in Port Barry area at my brother's blinds, and I was with my son-in-law and my grandson, and my son-in-law's dog Cass. I really enjoyed it. We had a young man, one of the U-High football players, underclassmen. It's been a good week for Catholic High and U-High, and they're all going to the playoffs in a week or so, to the big game in the Dome. So to see these young kids are getting out, I got a report from some of the Catholic High guys that, that's what we got. Tell me your name. Man, thank you what you got. What we hear. That's one. What we got?
Some boudin balls. We got some boudin, the smoked boudin. We got 3 different types of sausages and some pork crackers.
And it smells delicious. Absolutely delicious.
It's going to be good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, boy, look at this. No, we can't eat it right now, but look. And going back to talking about the little duck hunt, and these young guys, some of them up in Arkansas. So we got an extensive duck report. We're always about time, but we're going to bring a fishing report to you. Fishing has slowed down in some areas and picked up in some areas. I'm sure you got some reports on fishing. But I'm going to tell you right now, stay tuned, because we're going to give you some bad reports, and I really don't know why. KD sent us some reports. Far as news and tournaments, I think we got through with all our tournaments right now for the year. But starting the first of the year, there's a bunch of tournaments coming up. We'll talk about that. I'm going to do it now. We had a little, I got invited to what they call a court of honor for Eagle Scouts.
Yeah,
I want to give a little shout out to some Eagle Scouts. Seth Calle, Wyatt Dordaz, and Tanner Pike. I want to also congratulate their parents, Alan and Maria Calle, Missy and Steve Dortez, and Debbie and Philip Pike. I was invited to say, what you doing there? What they got to do with outdoors, huh?
No.
What you think about it? You know, the Boy Scouts, for
Girl
sure.
Scouts, for sure.
Girl Scouts, too, that's right.
Very
Yeah, okay.
young, very young.
One of the first organizations that introduced kids to the outdoors. I remember when I was Boy Scout, tenderfoot, Mr. Sylvester and them, the Scoutmasters. First thing we do, we'd go camping. I mean, they go camping and they learn how to cook outdoors and how to go in the water, how to trap, how to fish. He did a lot of things for us over there. One thing I remember was spending the night on the banks of the Amite River, and a storm came up. And when the river rose and washed all the tents and stuff away, luckily we didn't drown. But we learned how to survive. So y'all stay tuned, more Paradise, Louisiana. I'm gonna give you a little story right now with Seth. Seth is just Mr. Gary. I see him at church, I see him at school. He always had a picture. This is my first fish. I caught it at a pond. I went with my dad and we killed a deer. We killed a doe. We did this. So Ryan Lambert had what they call a youth hunt. He would do every year. It was like a class. It was like a weekend. They'd come early. He would show them how to act in the blind, what to do, safety. He'd show them how to shoot. They'd take some shooting lessons. He did everything, and then they'd go out and make a hunt. And their parents would be able to come and stay there, but all the youths got to make a hunt. We did it at Ryan Lambert's there in Buras. Now, Seth got to make a trip. He wrote the letter, did everything his own. I didn't say nothing. He didn't drop my name, but he won. So he made that hunt. We had pictures. He killed his first duck, but guess what? The flood took his pictures. So when I had this function the other day, and his brothers and everybody, they were so excited. He was so excited. I said, Seth, send me some pictures of the when we killed them ducks. He said, Mr. Gary said, I don't have them anymore. The flood took them. He says, can I send you a picture of them mounted? I said, please do. Seth, congratulations to you,
That's so cool.
Wyatt and Tanner. What a tremendous day. It was a tremendous honor to me to be there. So these pictures you see, the St. Alphonsus Council. Boy Scouts, Eagle Scouts. Don't get any better than this. I got 2 nephews at Eagle Scouts, and my son-in-law, who I made this hunt with, he's an Eagle Scout. So.
Girl Scouts count too.
Say Girl Scouts.
Yeah,
you keep remembering them, because you always remind people about the girls hunt.
Oh, yeah.
Women in the outdoors, very important to us.
Yep. Stay
Stay tuned. We got more Paradise, Louisiana. We're going to learn more and more about women in the outdoors.
Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana. Voted Best of Louisiana Outdoors 3 years in a row.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
Ask me about my Tempur-Pedic.
Ask me how fast I fall asleep.
Why not talk to someone who's sleeping on the most highly recommended bed in America?
Ask me about staying asleep.
Tempur-Pedic owners are more satisfied than owners of any traditional mattress brand.
Ask me how it feels after 10 years.
Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America.
Ask about Tempur-Pedic at Olin's, where you know you always get the guaranteed low price. Olin's is the only store in Baton Rouge and Lafayette with the full line of Tempur-Pedics.
Welcome back to Baton Boudin, Cajun, me, T, and Gonzalez, and welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. I thought this was going to be an introduction of Miss Wanda Stewart. And Miss Wanda, Ride and Reel Girl Fishing.net.
That's it.
And when I first told you told me to Ride and Reel Fishing.com. Then you've been in this business so long. You've been in it. I know 3 or 4 years that I've been in this business. So I doubt if I'm introducing people all over the country, because you're already all over the country. You got so many hits. You're involved in so many websites. You've taken over rideandreel.com.
Yeah.
Rideandreel.com.
Yeah.
It's one of the first, I think, since 1995. They've been on a website you
Yeah.
won't get to fish and use. In fact, Paradise, Louisiana used to run some of the shows.
That's true.
So you've taken over that. How you got time for all this?
Oh, the fish, I love it. It's my life. It's what I'm passionate about, you know. is promoting our fishing here in Louisiana. We've got some of the best fishing in the world. That's why we live in a sportsman's paradise.
I can attest to your passion, because you go everywhere. A few weeks ago, you went with me. Went to hit the LSU football game.
Oh yeah.
2 CCA banquets.
Oh, yeah.
We were doing it. You hung right there with me. Plus, you had fishing, and you had an outing the next day. You're a tremendous lady. You got tremendous energy. Some people might get offended by that, because I know you go at what you do tremendously hard. I think I have that in common. Yeah. I know sometimes I think I might rub people wrong, because I'm out front, I'm out forth, and I'm talking about what I do, and I'm passionate about what I do. Tell us the history of, I want to know more about Wanda. I want to know more about how Wanda started in this business, and tell us a little bit about Wanda Stewart, a little history.
I can tell you one thing. It started a few years ago when I fished with my first charter guide, and that was Louis Rosenthal, Venice Guide Service out of Venice. And I went fishing with Louis, and I was working with Lane at the time, and they decided to take me on a fishing trip. I'd never caught a bull red before, and Louis he was well known over there. So Louis took me fishing. I got out there and I caught my first bull red. Fought that fish for about 20 minutes. The whole time him and Lane are just laughing. And I'm thinking, get the fish back to the boat, get it on the boat. And I was wore out. But it was so much fun. It was awesome. Well, Louis said, he cast out, and he said, well, let's try it again. I hook up to another one. Fight that one for 20 minutes, get it to the boat, we're taking pictures, we're promoting Louis's charter service, of course. And then Louis cuts the fish loose. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's laughing, and I said, I fought that fish for 20 minutes, you're gonna cut it loose? He says, he looks around, he's laughing, everybody's laughing, he says, you can only keep one. That's when I started learning the rules and the regulations, about the fishing industry. Well, after that, the doors just kind of blew off. So now I'm fishing all over the United States. I'm promoting charter guides from Roatan to Australia. I mean, I've got fishing license from 13 different states, so I'm always go, go, go. It's always about fishing. It's always about promoting our industry here in Louisiana, our fishing industry, and we have some of the best fishing in the world. I mean, people come from all over the world to fish here in Louisiana.
Your family's grown up. You got sons in Slidell. You live in Slidell.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Lane and how two strong-willed people and got together. Tell me a little bit about Lane and ridingmill.com. I've had a lot of dealings with Lane myself. He happens to be a good friend.
Yeah. Well, it happened a few years ago. We started working together, and he just didn't like the way I was handling things. We butted heads, and I went my way, and he went his way. And I guess about 6, 7 months ago, he says, you know what? I think the social media, I need more on the website. And he says, if you come back and run the promotional department, he says, I'll make you a half partner. I said, put it in writing and you got a deal. So from there it took off. So now it's like I'm fishing everywhere and promoting.
What's your favorite thing about this business?
Oh, the favorite thing is the fishing, getting the kids out to fish, and getting the ladies out to fish. I've gotten so many of the lady anglers and the females back into the industry. It's just unbelievable. We have a network now of ladies that we're setting up tournaments. They're giving me calls from not just here in Louisiana.
I've had some ladies call me that you have told them. The two little ladies that fished at Redfish Circuit, they also told me, you was a big influence on them. I enjoy that. I enjoy doing that. I got young girls that work with me. Paige McLean, who's been with us a long time, shoots cameras, and true outdoor women. There's so many outdoor women in this world that I know are tremendous outdoors. Friends of mine's wives. I'm going to enjoy this next few months because you have promised me I'm going to send some people with you, and you're going to send some people. We're going to have you back on Paradise, Louisiana a little bit more. Maybe I might even get you to help me be the knowledge behind improving our social media.
I would love to. I would love it.
We're going down, but I'm going to tell you, it's a tough business. I'm a computer illiterate. I answer my emails, and I feel people out in the public can attest to that. Y'all email me those photos, and we do it. But we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to actually talk about some of the things that Wanda's been doing. You ready to go?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back. Riding Reel Girl Fishing. We're going to have the girl fishing.
Okay, Brett, safety and car insurance.
Never scored a safety. That's defense. But go on, please.
Yeah, defensive. That's exactly how you should drive.
There is no such thing as a defensive drive. Offense makes the drive.
Oh, I mean when you're on the road.
But it doesn't matter, home or away.
Okay, clearly I'm striking out here.
That's baseball.
Get great auto rates from Farm Bureau Insurance. Call your agent today.
Aggressive, modern, and durable. The latest advancement in spinning has the Revo name on it, and almost a century of fishing expertise in it. No matter where your passion takes you, world-class fishing is only a Revo away.
In Louisiana, our state parks are the perfect family destination. With nearly 180 miles of trails through park grounds and historic sites, you can endlessly explore nature, try some kayaking or world-class fishing, then find the perfect campsite or settle into a cozy cabin. Louisiana is calling, and she's using her outside voice. Plan your escape today at www.lastateparks.com.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
Welcome back to ridingreelgirlfishing.net. Ms. Wanda Stewart.
Yeah.
Let's go back and talk about some of the things you've been doing in the last few months, and tell us some of the trips you've been on, and what were some of the better trips? Where the fish you were being caught, and what's your favorite fish to catch?
My favorite fish is, of course, redfish and speckled trout. But I've done some offshore trips that were phenomenal. Just chasing yellowfin tuna. I actually did a trip with Peace Marvel. I'm sure everybody knows who that is. Out there, we did a swordfish drop, and he actually had a sports writer, Jerry Bethage. He's from Connecticut. He was on the boat with us, and we were out there all day. Talked a lot of shop, but we didn't catch any fish. But these are phenomenal people. Those are one of my best trips I had this year. Even though we didn't catch fish, we had a great time. I also did an offshore trip with a recreational person. Gary Voren, really nice people, brought the boat out there. We went out for a tournament, chased some yellowfin. We brought in amberjack, and he had a great crew on board, rolled out the red carpet for me and the girls fishing the tournament, and we had a blast. I mean, I actually did 4 offshore trips back to back. Then I did 3 inshore, 2 tournaments, all within 12 days. So it was pretty fascinating.
Well, you also had an article coming out of Texas. Outdoor magazine.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, God, that's awesome. Actually, Fred Rodriguez has Texas Sportsman's Magazine and a TV show, and he comes down once a year to fish with me. And we always do something really unique. We fish the Chandeleur Islander that's owned by Eric and Ron Hellier. I've done a couple of trips out there, promote them.
Yeah, you had one set up with me to come with y'all.
Yes, and you did.
Sort of messes up.
Yeah, you got to get out there. It's awesome. We had a great time. So once a year he comes down and he does a show with me. And next year we got something totally different planned. But I'm a contributing writer for his magazine now.
And you also got something coming up in Florida.
Oh yes. We're talking about ICAST next year, and then I'm going to have a whole group. We're going to be doing tournaments over there as well. I've got several tournaments that's lining up as we speak. We got a group that's going to be coming down from Florida, and we're going to be trading up trips. They're going to come down and fish with me. They're going to do some light tackle, and they're going to take me back up to Florida to do some heavy tackle.
There's so many people hit, and I'm sure with people that do social media, they're constantly going on Facebook and everywhere and trying to find out more about them.
Oh, yeah.
So when they find out more, but it brought you some things that you said most of your stories about fishing.
Yeah.
But now you got some lady hunters that were wanting you to come to the different parts of the country.
Yes,
well, what you got coming up there, man?
Well, I actually had a trip, was planning on going up to Missouri. It's to do with some conservation stuff. They got a hunting trip lined up in it. It's just, they've sent me the itinerary. It's just mind-blowing, you know, just to be able to go and do something like that. And then, of course, I got a couple of trips lined up here in, you know, North Louisiana that's coming up. I got to finish up before Christmas gets here, so that's what's coming up pretty quick. And then I'm going to Cocodrie real soon, the 3rd through the 7th. I'm going to be fishing with Casey Lombard, Precision Fishing over in Dulage. And then I have George Spivey, which is High Water Lures. He came out with a whole brand new line of products, fishing tackle. I mean, we have blown the doors off with that. I mean, it's hot and heavy right now. And I'll be fishing with him. And then I have a friend, Mark Scroggs, that's coming in from Branson, Missouri. He's going to be fishing with us, and I'm going to be doing 2 recreational trips in between. So I got like 5 days of fishing coming up next week. So
thank you for making the time to come here. We're going to bring her back, and we got a fishing report coming up, and we got some other things about hunting. You see what I'm talking about, how she's rolling? She's rolling, guys.
Yeah.
And if you ever want to find out where she's at, where she's going to be, and if you stick around, you might be able, we might have some more time. We get her back here at Paradise, Louisiana. So stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave and crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine. And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Wanda, I hate to make excuses, but this past Sunday was my first duck hunt of the year. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
I missed teal season because of things that came up. And one invitation I got was a hurry up deal. So I was sort of waiting on the big duck season. I knew I had some trips planned. Mike Bench had me waiting at Delacroix, and waiting for me over there. The big outing, fun part of the year. I got sick and I couldn't go. Then the following weekend, I was sort of recuperating and had some more family stuff. So, you know, I didn't make it. And finally, my son-in-law said, Papa, you want to go? He said, me and Blake, we're going to make a hunt Sunday. Okay? I said, sure enough. The only trouble with that was LSU was playing the night before. And guess what? They started at 6. They're going to be through at 10. I was going to get a lot of sleep. Well, the rest is history. You know, 76 to 74, it went on for hours and hours. So I went to bed after 12 and got up at 3, but still had a pretty good hunt. And what made it a lot fun, is so much fun, was with my grandson. He left his dog. My son-in-law, Ike DeLee, and his dog, Cash, the young puppy, he had to out of work, and a young boy by the name of Kellen, I say Kleber, and some people say Kleber, okay? But Cullen Kleber, his family from Plaquemine. I know all his grandpas and his family. A brilliant young man, a football player, all my hearts. And you know what gets me is that I came up playing all the sports. My grandson played sports and worked it in. They got to do their hunting and fishing, plus play a sport. It's tough. These young athletes right now, they got a love of sports and everything else, and young ladies too, you know, the same way. So we're gonna make this hunt in Fort Barry. It was quick, but they have been killing tremendous amount of ducks in the area, and even up Highway 71, they hadn't been as good as they on most years. So, but they've been killing. They have good days and bad days, but most of them been good. Duke Landry over there been hunting my brother's blinds and his blind, him and his dog. So when we get to the duck hunting report, I'll tell you more. So right now, let's go to Fort Barry with Blake Ashford, Cullen Kleber, and Ike DeLee. This is the second weekend of the East Zone first split. Y'all been doing real good. Now a few times back. Yesterday wasn't too good, and this is Sunday. Stayed up and watched LSU lose the game in the last minute, so it's really been a disappointing weekend, but we're getting ready to go. I got my son-in-law, Mr. Ike DeLee, and another guy going to the state playoffs, Cullen Kleber. I got it right?
Yes,
Cullen. Cullen is one of them U-High Cubs. Boy, what a team they got. We're gonna find out. We're here at Fort Barry. They've been doing very good. I got my grandson on camera, Blake Ashford. He's been having some good ones and some slow ones, but we got a young dog. He's still working on it. He's called Cash. We're gonna see if he's worth the money. Stay tuned. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana. You ready, Cash? You ready? Let's go. Ready? Good. Let go. All right. Just let me carry this. Y'all gonna take care of my.
Yes, sir.
That's safe. Tell me what it's like to be a 10th grader on the #1 Class 3A school in the state, and I just heard in the top 10 in the nation.
Oh, it's cool to think about it, but we team try not to let it get to our head. Just try to play good ball. It's always a good feeling to feel that you're praised that well, but we still gotta continue to play ball like we know how to do, and still have one more game left on the year and finish it off good. with a win, and it'll be back-to-back. So
let me ask you this: all the athletes y'all got on that team, some of them are seniors.
yeah,
What y'all got coming up?
we everyone says we're gonna drop off next year and not be good, but we us underclassmen, we have a different thought on that, and we have our goals, and we expect to pass our goals and to achieve them for this next year. But I think we're gonna do just fine and win.
Who you attribute your duck hunting skills to?
Oh, my grandfather, and
tell me his name. Where you from?
Stan Jackson from Plaquemine, Louisiana, and my papa Jackie Jackson. They taught me how to hunt. Gotta love them.
I hear them shots.
I don't hear a dog going out.
Yeah, the first week was real good. We had a lot of teal, so that definitely helped the hunts. But the last couple of days, a lot of the teal moved out, so I've been struggling a little bit. But hopefully it'll pick back up soon. Get him, get him. Got two down over here.
One behind me. I didn't.
To the right over there by that pole.
Back.
Go get him, Mike. Go get him, Cash.
Oh!
He got him.
Yep, he got him. So if you can get on that dog box and see if you can shoot him. Here.
Take it from him. Let him go get that other. That's a good sign. They're way up. They put their heads south, though. Look at them. Good sign. Look, big duck, big duck, big duck.
Look, come back, come back.
Get him. Shot over my head. Shot over my head.
I got it.
Shot over my head. Get him, Jack.
Got it.
Yeah, that's good without the wind blowing. Good job, Cash. Man, I told him you didn't bring him in.
Get him. Oh, I thought I had that one more.
Can you believe that? Ain't through yet, boys. It ain't enough.
Nope.
Still heavy over there. Look. Stay away. I see a four-wheeler. Three groups out there. Look at that storm coming.
Hey y'all, it's Sam Barbera. I'm with the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Foundation. The foundation is a nonprofit that raises funds and provides support for the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Department. We assist with numerous projects like black bear, whooping crane, bald eagle, as well as family, youth, and women's workshops. For all of the information on the foundation, visit lawff.org. We need your support to help our wildlife and fisheries. Visit lawff.org.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
So what are you going to do with the speckled trout?
That's right.
There's just no doubt about it that this is a place where food is created differently from anywhere else in the world because it just couldn't happen anywhere else. We're a culture made up of so many different people, love of ingredients, love of cooking styles, and they all right here. At the end of the day, that's all Baton Rouge.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, and it's our hunting report today, Miss Wanda. You've been busy fishing.
Yeah,
are you ready to go hunt?
Oh, yes.
You've been hunting? What's your favorite hunt?
Oh, well, it's been a while, but deer. You know, like deer hunting.
You sit there and stand? You
Yeah,
like deer hunting?
yeah.
You ever turkey hunt?
Huh?
You ever turkey
Oh,
hunt?
no
What
turkey.
you want to try? What is the hunt you see other people doing you like to do?
Deer, you know, it's been a while, but that would be my favorite, you know. I don't really care for turkey hunting. I don't care about the squirrels or rabbits or the small game. I don't care about that. It's not my deal.
If you ever did a duck hunt,
I
they
have.
couldn't get you out of a
Oh,
box.
well, I've done one.
Well, we're going to do a blast and cast. How about that? 40 years
Yeah,
old.
that'd be great.
Let me still go to you talking about deer. Let me tell you what. We get some good reports from deer hunters right now. Deer hunters, the rut has been going on, so we're getting a lot of reports. In a few weeks, I'm going to bring you more. We're going to bring you somebody from Wildlife and Fisheries that's going to talk about deer, and then we're going to bring Larry Reynolds and talk about ducks. But right now, I got some pictures coming in, and we remind everybody to send that picture sideways the best way you can. Gary at ParadiseLouisiana.com. And then remind y'all, you know, a lot of people, y'all texting me, my number's out there. That's fine. But to give you the value and it can give you what it deserves, that animal, you turn that camera sideways, that phone sideways, and send me, email me, Gary at Paradise, Louisiana, with the whole story. Tell me what parish, how big, the number of points, and send it all on one. That way I'll forward it to the editors, I'll forward it to Chris, and we can get it done right. So I'm gonna remind y'all one more time on how to send me that picture. I want to thank you. You say, well, old man, if I got to do all that, I ain't going to send it. Well, that's okay too, but if you really wanted to do it justice, you send it that way. Grant Austin, run to him in the store over there, like at the 12-year-old. Killed it in Central, Greenwood Springs, not far from my house. That's his bow kill. That's his first bow kill, but it ain't his first deer, I don't believe. But great deal, Grant. Keep them coming. Paul Pettis, one of our old time guys, he was up in Bienville Parish. He killed this nice deer. And L.J. Stewart, 14.5-inch spread. This young man here killed this one. He's the one I'm preaching to right now, my how to send it. He sent it to me twice, but let's put it all on one and let's email it. Gary@ParadiseLouisiana.com. Also, I got a bunch of sunrise pictures that came in, by the way. Everybody sent them, and there's some beautiful ones. Beautiful. Especially this one with Duke Landry's dog, Hank. It was at Port Barry since all the hunting has been coming from there. This is it. And then Henry Mouton, he keeps selling at Cypress Point. He's one of the biggest ambassadors for Sycamore Point that you can find right now. It's out in the Southwest. Keep them coming, Henry. There's some beautiful photos. Now, let's go to ducks. I must start. I had a long one. I don't know what's happening, but Chris is sitting right there, and I don't know if it's his fault, my fault, whatever it is, but lately my duck hunts ain't been coming through the pictures y'all sending me, so don't be offended. You know, I noticed last week we did run some pictures. My good friends and former sponsors, I'm talking about Todd Graves and Mr. Young over there that hunting in Pecan Island. I had a lot of pictures came from Pecan Island, and they were catching good. So if I forgot, I'm gonna do it again. Gros Savant, the hunting. My brother and them had some guys and some trips over there with McElvin and Gene Gaffney. They had lemons from Gros Savant. Port Barry, I'll tell you right now, I've been getting so many pictures, but I asked them to send them from my brothers, my nephews, and everybody. But some of my favorites right now, Larry LeStrap and Duke Landry, they sent us some over there. Kirk, my nephew, takes care of my book, and his dog Hank, I've been in a bunch of them. Brian Briggs, probably gonna be on the show with us. We'll be making a couple hunts with them. Had his own show over there in the Acadiana area. His grandson Seth and Tyler. Teal Lake over there not far in Port Barry. Finally made it, came back. Grass took it over, they reworked it. Sure enough, the duck showed back up. Mike Morton, David Ratcliffe, and all these other boys, and other ones that are hunting over there. But my favorite, since you're here and a lady, my nephew and my great niece, Maddie Rasponi, was hunting with Duke. It is unbelievable. Brandon sent me this picture. Maddie Rasponi, you beautiful. Just look at this picture. And I hope, I got a store by it. I hope Chris finds it and does it. Whiteville's another place. There's been a lot. Pat Morrow had some good days over there. Brian Briggs told me he had one bad hunt over there. It's understand, but other ones. But my grandson's girlfriend's family, the Buller family, in 2 weeks, 170 ducks. The only bad day they've had that didn't limit out was this past Saturday. They still had 8 to 10 ducks. Been unbelievable on their lease. So I got a report from up north in Monroe, off the Washita River, from Dwayne Chapman. He and his son and a good young boy named Carson were going in this picture, and the dog Jazz. These pictures coming from in the Monroe area. I got a bad report, but I didn't get a good report from Top Gun, and he was supposed to call me back and send me some pictures. Don't know where the geese, they were there one time and they left. He told me on the phone they left. Also on the phone, I was talking to Larry Reynolds. Larry Reynolds says he's been getting them big reports. Some people that normally kill them haven't been killing them, but he had a report from Arkansas, and a report from Arkansas said they had more specklebellies than they had ducks. So that was a good sign, but all of a sudden I've been getting a lot of reports from Arkansas. Luke Evans and Ben Bookman, 2 Calico young boys. I told you, if I know Luke played football, they're in the playoff also. They're gonna be in the finals. They were hunting on their papa's land or his lease in Arkansas, Mr. Robert Ivy. Thank you, Luke. Luke's another one of my little pets over there from St. Alphonsus. Luke, thank you for sending those pictures. What a great hunt. Keep them coming. In Kansas, My neighbor's brother, David Lemoyne, has been hunting up in Kansas. Look at this white mallard, Drake. You know, last time I was in Arkansas, my son-in-law and my friend, rest his soul, Jody, and them killed a black mallard or a black duck, really rare. In fact, we gave it to the owner because that was the only second and third black duck that ever been killed at that lease in Arkansas, and they got them mounted inside the lodge. So, but David, that's a rare kill. I want to find out more about it too. You need to turn it into Wildlife and Fisheries and see it, because they've been asking people to send in rare ducks, crossbreeds or whatever that can. So that's my duck report. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. I've been trying to go back, so some of these pictures you see, they were from last week. Delacroix, I've been getting any reports for killing a few ducks in Hopedale and them. So I guess that's it. That's my duck hunting report. If we miss anything, when we come back, if I miss anything, I'll tell you about it in the fishing report. Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana.
Hi, I'm John Jackson, and you know we always say we gather our groceries out the bayou. Whether it's freshwater, saltwater, catfish, redfish, you have tons of choices when it comes to fish in Louisiana. But when I fry fish, there's only one choice, and that's Louisiana fish fry. My new favorite, the Cajun fish fry, has the perfect amount of cornmeal, corn flour, and the perfect mix of spices that really bring the heat. Hey, if you're craving Cajun, go look for the bright red bag at your local grocers. Bring home the taste of Louisiana with Louisiana Fish Fry.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine. And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
Okay, Brett, safety and car insurance.
Never scored a safety. That's defense. But go on, please.
Yeah, defensive. That's exactly how you should drive.
There is no such thing as a defensive drive. Offense makes the drive.
Oh, I mean when you're on the road.
But it doesn't matter, home or away.
Okay, clearly I'm striking out here.
That's baseball.
Get great auto rates from Farm Bureau Insurance. Call your agent today.
In Louisiana, our state parks are the perfect family destination. With nearly 180 miles of trails through park grounds and historic sites, you can endlessly explore nature, try some kayaking or world-class fishing, then find the perfect campsite or settle into a cozy cabin. Louisiana is calling, and she's using her outside voice. Plan your escape today at www.lastateparks.com.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. In the Berkeley Abu Garcia fishing report, and Miss Wanda, I told you I was going to forget something, but you talking about a fishing gal now. I'm talking about Paige McLean. Yeah, but she also sent me a picture, a little guy that was hunting with her and killed his first duck, so I forgot to mention it over there. I'm sure she's going to be good, because I can't wait to see both of you and her
that would
fishing.
be awesome.
Especially freshwater and saltwater. If you want to go fish to lead them in, you call her, because she knows how to fish it. Ethan LaParrot. Yeah, Ethan has an 8-year-old with his first duck. Now, going back to fishing, let's start where I know. I run into KD. KD had a good report, but bad reports are coming from Delacroix. Mr. Tom LeBlanc sent me a bad report. KD's buddy and our buddy, Gene Hoover, had a guide, went over there, didn't catch but one trout. It's just tough to find a trout. I don't know what the reason is, but they find it in Delacroix. Some areas they find the water's not right, or the cold weather, the cold snap. I don't know. I need to call Jack Payne over there at the landing at Sweetwater, and I'm sure Jack's gonna give me, for next week I'm gonna have, what's the problem in Delacroix right now? I know the problem in my duck hunting in Delacroix right now is the water hyacinth still over my leash. And that's going to be bad because it's the last weekend of duck season. And I remember the last weekend, the first split last year, me and Gene Hoover would kill our ducks and caught a limit of bass and redfish just that quick. I don't know what the problem is, but we're going to find out, and we'll bring it back to you next year. Tom LeBron wants me, he said, find out more what's happening in Golden Meadow where I used to fish, because Tom LeBron hasn't been doing much and his crew. So, Shell Beach, got some reports from Shell Beach. This is Jennifer Boyce and her redfish. Again, at KD in Hopedale, him and his son and his grandkids and everything had a great trip. This is KD fishing out of Hopedale. They had specks and redfish galore. So KD, thank you for that. We missed you too, by the way. In Lafitte, Captain Craig agrees. I got the report from Tofield and them and all the captains. Speckled trout slowed down. They don't know why, but the redfish exploded.
Oh yeah.
They're catching redfish on market shrimp. Tofield, very few of them use market shrimp. He uses plastics, and they're catching redfish to all they want. So you see what I'm talking about. In Dulac, we got another report from John Bernard over there. They're catching redfish. I'm also getting reports from Cocodrie that they're catching speckled trout. And what do you have? I know you've been talking to your guide. You're going to be going over there. What you hearing?
Well, they're catching those specks. They're catching redfish. They're limiting out and right around in the same areas.
What's the top bait?
Oh, the top bait over there for my guys right now is they're using the plastics from high water.
Tsunami?
No, it's a vermilion bay color. It's for high water lures.
Okay.
And their plastics right now are
vermilion bay color.
Yeah, and they're exploding over there right now.
Okay, well, it's a good deal. We see the picture of it. In Grand Isle, and my cousin Troy Moran and his son, they work for Peyton Murphy. He was fishing the rocks right there by the camp, and they were using live shrimp when they had them, but said they got them biting so fast they're catching them on the DOE shrimp. So they're doing good. Tommy Vidrain's catching them everywhere. Okay, him and his wife, Jay Lynn. It all depends on the weather. He's fishing the rocks, he's fishing out, he's fishing the barges. As soon as the weather's bad, he go back and fishes inside, or he fishes the Highway 1, still catching fish. So I haven't getting any other word freshwater except for Bayou Black. March, people still catching fish. They're fishing the tides over there. But and then Toledo Bend has been slow. But like always, I'm getting great reports from Miss Angie and Lake Catherine.
Yeah.
You know half of her guides.
Yeah.
You got Calvin and name a bunch of her guides right now. You just call Miss Angie. You want to make a trip, you want to know where the fish is biting, you want to know where a cabin, she'll tell you. She'll give you the areas right now that fishing. They're fishing drop off. Mike Gallo and all those people sending reports. You go to their website too. You put a fishing report on rodandreel.com too, huh? You can go to rodandreel.com and check them all out. So, what other fishing reports you got? You got some offshore reports?
Actually, I haven't done any offshore recently, but the last I did fish in Hopedale about a week ago. I did 2 days of fishing, and we did pretty good. You know, the first day was a little chilly, and sun wasn't out, but the fish were biting. Second day was even better. Had a beautiful day.
They're fishing the lagoons and the different places?
Yes.
Okay, because a lot of people know. KD was telling me that it was pretty easy fishing.
Yeah, but we had to move around a little bit. You had to find them. So but we did.
We're talking to Tofield and them. The water's been muddy right now, and that's why they're having all trouble in the feet. But the redfish are everywhere. And they're fishing market shrimp. They smell it. They better.
Yeah. And
so they're still catching fish. So don't let it make you stay home. Wanda, I'm gonna thank you one more time. As far as news reports, I didn't get a whole lot of news right now. Things are slowing up, but I'm sure it's going to be coming back. Maybe next week Hopefully we have a chance. I'm going to try to bring Larry Reynolds or somebody from Wildlife and Fisheries on. I'm going to try to do more fishing trips myself. I want to do some more fishing trips with y'all old timers. So y'all call me if you want me to go on a trip with them. I'm talking about those old tournament fishermen, those senior fishermen. I'm talking about all them guys over there like Will Courtney and all them boys that fished that senior tournament. Call me. We're going to go do a trip and we're going to bring it. Yep. Steve Fontana, you stay alert over there. I know you still fishing. And Gene, Andre, keep getting well, boy. We miss you. Paradise, Louisiana. Before I go off the air, I want to give one more sad note. We lost Mr. Mackie Robinson this past week. Mr. Mackie Robinson, if you don't know, did so much for bass fishing in St. Jude in this state. He used to bring all them big time people over, Jimmy Houston and all of them. We had the St. Jude tournament sponsored by Mackie Robinson, Ford Mercury. So Mr. Mackey's up there. Rest in peace. Keep an eye on us. Say a prayer for us. All your family at Mackie Robinson, you got our condolences, and wish more people do what people in the outdoor and the kids that y'all did. Thank you. Bye, Wanda.
And one thing they always say, you got to go to know. Get out on the water.
Go to know. That comes from Wanda, too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wanda. Give me a hug.
All right,
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Stay tuned for more of Paradise, Louisiana next week.
Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy. Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Veterans Help Foundation. Relief Windows. Experience. Quality. Service. Catering Cajun. Creative catering from casual to corporate. Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience. Murphy Law Firm. Don't be a victim twice. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.